traders, Day Trader Matt here with abusinesswithtrading.com, doing an E-mini trading room recap for the 3rd of October, Friday. And today was another great day in the markets. We had a little gap up here, actually up here. Market came down and just moved higher and moved higher the entire day. It was an awesome day for a Friday. We had 4 trades, all of them successful, and we pulled 28.25 points out of the market. So very, very good day today. And so far, we're on fire for this month. It's really good when we start the month on such a high level and pull so many points out of the market. Definitely, to talk about it, it takes a lot of the pressure off, some of the stress off. With anything you do, you're going to have stress. It's going to hit you, and you really do have good stress and bad stress. I know, some of the quote-unquote experts, who really gives a shit what they say? Some of them make it up. Some of them know what they're talking about. It's what it is. But anyway, you have stress as a business owner. You're trading for yourself. That's your business basically. Whether you treat it as a hobby or not, it is a business because you can make and lose money, and you're working for yourself. And that adds an extra layer of stress. The stress comes unconsciously. Comes from our subconscious, and it kind of creeps up like ivory over a wall. And we have to know how to deal with that, because a lot of new traders, that's what kind of makes them unsuccessful. The majority of traders are unsuccessful because they don't know how to handle that stress. They let it affect them negatively. I've talked to people who've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they don't get it. They still don't get it. It sucks for me because I want to help them, but I can't. They say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, and it's the same thing psychologically. Helping people with psychological issues. And when I say psychological issues, I know the first thing I think of is somebody in a mental institution, and that's just not the case. In the 50s, that's what everybody thought. But the majority of people in America have psychological issues. And I don't say that just from an ordinary citizen. I say that from a statistical point of view. I can't even say statistical, right? I don't know what's going on. But from a statistical point of view, the majority of people have psychological issues. Some of them are very, very small, and you wouldn't know it unless you were actually trained to spot it. Some of them are very big, and anybody can see. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different makeup. And just saying someone has a psychological issue is neither good or bad. If that even makes sense. But it is neither good nor bad. But anyway, before I get into the talk, let's talk about what we did on the day, and then we'll get back into the psychological aspect. So today we made 28.25 points. Awesome day. So congratulations everybody who was in the room. We've had a great month so far, and only 3 days have really progressed. So I'm looking forward for the rest of the month. Our first trade was a long down here. We got long, we rolled it into a short. We came down, and we actually rolled it into a long down here. I wasn't quite sure at the time if it was going to actually support or go a little bit lower. We got long, the market chopped around, it came up, it came down a little bit below our entry, and then it actually just took off, which was very interesting. I wasn't actually expecting it to take off right there, but it's interesting to see. So it actually took off. We got out up here. Very, very nice trade. and then we kind of watched things a little bit. Market did move up a little bit more, came down, and from there we actually got long down here, and we ended up getting out over here. So very awesome trading day, and you don't have to catch every single thing like I always talk about. We weren't in this long here, we're not in this short here. And it's very good. And getting back to the psychological discussion, psychologically, people think, new traders, not all of them, but the majority of new traders think that they need to be in the market all the time. They think that, they're always doing something, whether it's to impress their friends or maybe impress their family, or, maybe they thought they were never the apple of their father's eye or something. So, and that's always a very underlying psychological issue, which most people are not aware of at all. So in saying that, you probably aren't even aware of that. If you're one of those cases, maybe you're not. I don't know. But it's something to definitely think about. What is causing your trading to struggle if it is struggling? I have struggling days. What causes them? And that's something that I think about a lot. I've been in the field of psychology for many, many, many years, helping other traders, helping myself, doing research. I've done massive amounts of brain research and neuro-linguistic programming and different stuff like that, just to figure it all out and know why it happens. What causes someone to turn right rather than turn left. And not speaking politically, I'm just talking generalities here. What causes someone to stand up rather than sit down. Just different stuff like that. It's very, very interesting to me, and it's really helped me, help thousands of people become traders. Not only traders, but great human beings. I mean, everybody that comes to me is a great human being already, but learning how to trade and developing better habits from a psychological standpoint is going to make you a better human being just because you're doing that. So I'm not saying that people are better because they've met me, but I'm saying because they've developed better psychological habits, they're going to be better human beings. And that's a gratifying experience. It really is. But anyway, not to get too much of a tangent. Video's already over 8 minutes as it is. Just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Hopefully you got something out of what I was saying. It resonated a little bit with you. You can always leave comments below the video. You can also ask questions via email. support@abusinesswithtrading.com is my email address. People email me questions all the time, and that's cool with me. That's how we learn as humans. By asking questions. Why is the sky blue? Why is the sun up in the sky? Why is it so hot? That's how we learn, by asking questions. And then our questions get a little bit more intricate the older we get, because we're getting smarter. So anyway, you can always ask questions. Either way is cool with me. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day. Have a great, great weekend. And I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.